Pucuda excels at providing nets to the amusement industry as well. We spent 5 years that we just spent on product research. We didn't provide any products to the amusement industry for the first 5 years. And the reason being is that there were inherent problems with all the products. We were approached many times and asked, oh, if you could just resolve the issue of stretch and sag, you would solve all of our problems. So we developed a shrinking net. It's the only net that when wetted by water shrinks up and forms. It's basically like shrink wrapping a building, but you can shrink wrap your net area and your climb area. Where we can tension the net after it's installed. That eliminates the sag and the stretch issues. It also allows for easier installation. Rather than having to put a come-along on it and pull everything tight, you're able to just take the net, install it, and then by wetting it with simple water, it form fits to the net. We've also designed the jacket on the outside to be durable and soft. It's color fast, it's fire retardant, and it's very durable. But one big advantage is you have children and other people playing on the nets. There's nothing better than watching a child come off of a climb net with a smile on their face versus crying because they just scraped their knee on some abrasive material. So we look at all of those factors all the way down to the point of installation. We know that not only do we want to make the product enjoyable to the user, but we want to cut down on installation times. We've taken many parts where we've went in and taken installation times of a net bridge, for example, from 4 nights down to 1 night. We've taken where you can change out the net so that you can change the net out in a matter of a couple hours. The other pet peeve I've always had in the amusement industry is lashing. Everybody wants to take and they want to lash the net. Moses knew how to lash a net. There's no reason we should, in this modern age, have to lash a net. All lashing a net does is it leads to bleeding hands, and it is something that requires consistency when you do it, or else the net's going to come unraveled, unattached, and start falling apart. The other thing is it makes it very labor intensive to reinstall the net. You take a $300 climb net or a $200 barrier net, and you spend $500 on installing it. It makes absolutely no sense. So what we've done is we've designed modular nets. You come in, tension 4 points, put in a couple other points with our rod and pocket design, and that simply is installed. You can do it in a matter of an hour instead of a matter of days. Usually the time you're going to take repairing the net to try to make something do because it's too labor intensive to install, you're going to be able to install a whole complete new system.